Sale promotion service. See, sales promotion service as done for the business purpose. Out of 6 lakh, we are distributing to all the branches on the base of turnover. SID means Registered Input Service Distributor. Already explained you. Accounting and auditing service. So it is a general business expenses. Hello my dear students, I am your Ajay sir, Faculty, Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, MYSURU, a Temple of Excellence. My dear students, in today's session, I am going to handle the subject Indirect Tax 2 for 6th Sem BCom, and the topic is Input Tax Credit. My dear students, in the previous session, we were discussing the problems on what is input tax credit and how to distribute the input tax credit and what is the mechanism to set off the input tax credit between CGST, IGST and SGST. And also in this session we are going to discuss on who is input service distributor and how to calculate the tax on input service distributor, and once the input service distributor got the total tax credit, and how we will distribute the tax to other branches from the head office what he is having. Now let's go to the first problem here. Compute the ITC available to Tata Motors Limited, manufacturer of cars, in respect of the following service available by it in the month of November 2020. So here Tata Motor is the input service distributor. Okay, now the Tata Motor is calculating the tax and it has given some information. On the given information, we have to calculate or we have to identify for what are the items the ITC is available and for which item ITC is not available. So on the base of the information, we have to show or we have to calculate on what points the ITC is available and for what points ITC is not available. Now let's go to the first point. Accounting and auditing service. What do you mean by accounting and auditing service? See, this is for business purpose. Accounting and auditing service is for business purpose. So this can be given. The ITC or the input tax credit is available for this point. Next one, health and insurance service. So health and insurance service to the employees but not under government obligation. What do you mean by government obligation? There is no restriction or there is no any rules or regulation to provide the insurance service for the employees. So if in case there is any obligation from the government or any rules, regulation or restriction from the government to provide health benefits or insurance benefit to the employees, then ITC is available for the particular expenses which is spent on health insurance and other benefits to the employees. But here the Tata Motors is providing health and insurance benefits apart from government regulations or government obligation. So because of their own consent, they are providing the health insurance. So for this point, the ITC is not available. The ITC is not available. So only on the obligation or only on the rules regulations which is restrict the employer to provide this benefit, then ITC is available. If the employer is providing any type of this service without any government obligation or government regulation, the ITC is not available. Next point, routine maintenance of cars manufactured. See, it is business purpose. So for business purpose and also for they have to produce the car and also they have to sell the car and they have to maintain the car for business purpose. So in case of business purpose, any charges applied or for the production of goods or maintenance of machinery, for that ITC is available. For that ITC is available. Repair service for office building. See, construction of office building is not available for ITC, but repair service, it is a revenue expenses, so ITC is available for this. ITC is available. Next one, hotel accommodation and conveyance facility to employees on vacation. So this is not on the obligation of the government and the company is giving for its own happiness or on its own expenses on its own motivation the company is providing, but not on the obligation of or strict rules or regulations from the government. So for this also ITC is not available. Next one, car engine service. So this is a revenue expenses. It can be taken as the ITC for ITC calculation. So car engine service for the business purpose we will consider. That's why we can provide the ITC. Next one, all the necessary conditions have been fulfilled and the registered person is not eligible for any threshold exemption. Now let's go to the problem. Already explained you accounting and auditing service. So it is a general business expenses. So ITC is available. Next one, health insurance service for the employees, already explained. So if it is not on the base of government regulations or government obligation, so if the employer providing these benefits without any government obligation or government regulations, the ITC is not available. For this ITC is not available. Next one, routine maintenance of cars manufactured. So what are the cars manufactured they have to maintain? So this is for the purpose of selling the goods or selling the cars to the customers. For this purpose they are maintaining the car. That's why we will consider it as a for business purpose, and the ITC is available whatever the revenue expenses from the business side. So the ITC is available. Next point, repair service for the office building. So cost charged on profit and loss account. So any repairs is a revenue expenses, not for capital expenses. If you now use the goods for the construction of office building or the furtherance of office building, then ITC is not available. But for repair charges, it will be considered as a revenue expenses and the ITC is available. For this ITC is available. Next one, hotel accommodation for the employees. This is not on the obligation of the government. So they are providing because they felt happy or they felt they wanted to provide to the employees benefit, because not on the base of government's obligation or government's regulations, it is they are providing. But for this expenses, tax authority cannot provide the input tax credit. Next one, car engine testing service. So every car, it has to be tested before selling to the customer. It is an obligation from the point of the government. For this also ITC is available. So add all the amount. The total ITC is available for 2,60,000. The total ITC is for 2,60,000 is available. So this amount only they can use. This credit they can claim this much of credit from the government while paying the taxes. Now let's go to the note. Service are used in the course of business, hence ITC is available. So service are used for the business purpose, so ITC is available. Next, see, you have to write the note. So without note you will lose the marks, keep this in mind. So for all the problems, please write the notes. So whatever the rules, regulations is there, or what are the point regarding the whatever you have done in the problem, so please give note. So on what assumption you are giving the ITC, you assumed or you thought the ITC is available, on what assumption or what rules, regulation you thought ITC is not available, please explain properly, note. Then only we can understand, yes, this student has understood the concept properly, then you will get the more marks in the exam. So please give note. In tax, see, always in tax, after doing the problem we have to give the at least 3 to 4 note you should give. So then only we can understand, as a lecturers we can understand, yes, the student understood the concept very well, let's give the marks, we will give the marks to you. Okay, now next note, what for next one, for this health insurance service, yes, already explained you. So health insurance, no ITC shall be availed in respect of the health insurance or any other benefits provided by the employer to the employees without any government obligation or without any rules and regulations from the government, then ITC is not available. But if there is any strict rules from the government to provide the insurance facility or to provide the health benefits, then ITC is available. Next one, no ITC shall be allowed on the service extended to employees on the vacation. So if the employees are going on the vacation and the employer has paid for that, it is not for the business purpose, so ITC is not available. Next one, Cello Limited engaged in a supplying taxable goods as availed following services in the month of December. In the month of December, compute the ITC admissible on such input services, assuming that all the necessary conditions are fulfilled and the registered person is not eligible for any threshold exemption. Now let's go to the problem. First one, sale promotion service. See, sales promotion service as done for the business purpose. As done for the business purpose. So ITC is available for that. Next one, healthcare service availed for Stay Fit Club for upkeep the health of employees. See, this is not on the base of government obligation. So yes, the employer is providing the service, but for that ITC is available. No, this is not on the basis of government obligation. There is no strict rules or regulation. If it is there any government obligation, yes, the government, there is a government obligation or there is a government rules to provide this service, then ITC is available. So if there is no any rules from the government side, but employer is giving on his own, then ITC is not available. Next one, Cello Limited hired Ola cab on the rent for employees as per government notification. This is very, very important. As per government notification, the Cello company has booked a cab for Ola cab for all the employees for the transportation. So this benefit is given on the obligation, on the rules, regulation of the government. So ITC is available. ITC is available. Next one, market research service. Yes, market research service is done for the business purpose. For the business purpose, in order to understand the customer's mindset, we have to do the market research. So this is on the base of, because of business purpose they have done. So ITC is available. Quality control service from the Six Sigma. So quality, why they do quality control? In order to improve the product design, in order to improve the product quality, they have to do the quality control. For that also ITC is available, because this is for business purpose. Next one, work contract service for the construction of office building. See, office building is a capital expenditure. So ITC is not available. Only for repairs and maintenance of the office, ITC is available. So if it is construction of office building, ITC is not available. ITC is not available. Now let's go to the problem. Let's solve the problem. Computation of ITC available to Cello company. Now sales promotion service. So sales promotion is done for the business purpose. Yes, ITC is available. Next one, healthcare service, but there is no government obligation. So ITC is not available. Next one, Cello Limited hired Ola cab on the basis of government regulation. Yes, ITC is available. Next one, market research service. Yes, it is for business purpose. ITC is available. Next one, quality control service is for the business purpose. Yes, ITC is available. Next one, construction of a office building. ITC is not available. So we can total ITC or input tax credit is available for only for this much of input. So then they will calculate the tax and they can deduct or reduce the tax while paying the output tax. Now let's go to this is the note. So for all the problems we have to give the note, keep this in mind. So service are used in the course of business, as the ITC is available. Yes, next one, as per section 17 subsection 5b, no ITC is available in respect of the food and beverages, outdoor catering, beauty treatment, health service, cosmetic and plastic surgery, unless an inward supply of such goods or service or both are used by the registered person for making an outward taxable supply of the same category of goods or service or both as an element of taxable composite or mixed supply. Next one, since the government has notified the cab service is obligatory or it is very important or it is regulated by the government to provide the cab service, that's why we are providing the employees traveling expenses. So ITC is available for that. Let's go to the next problem. So and also one more problem is, in the previous session also we have done some problems. So previous session problems and this session problem is very, very important for your exam point of view. Please bear in your mind. So this is very, very important problem. Let's do the problem. Paras Limited has its head office in Mumbai. So when it has a head office will be considered as a input service distribution office or input service distributor. Registered input service distributor. SID means registered input service distributor. So whatever the transaction happened from all the branches will be considered as it is a head office, and the tax authority will send the input service credit, total input service credit of all the branches to the registered input service distributor. So after or once the input service distributor got the full credit, then he has to distribute all the credit to the other branches under the head office. Next one, with four branch office at Chennai, Bangalore, Delhi and Bhopal. So the head office is in Mumbai. So Mumbai head office is having the all branches or four branches in, one branch is in Chennai, Bangalore and Delhi and Bhopal. It seeks an advertising agency at Mumbai for advertising its products. The total invoice value of ad service including GST is 6 lakh rupees. The total invoice is 6 lakh rupees. The total turnover of head office and the branches during the quarter ending on 31st December 2020 were as follows. Now this is the total turnover. So how to distribute the credit to, on the base of the turnover we have to distribute the credit. Already we have discussed in the previous session. So how to distribute on the base of ratio or on the base of pro rata we can distribute the input tax credit. So what is the input tax credit is available? 6 lakh rupees. So out of the 6 lakh rupees input tax we have to distribute all the branches on the base of pro rata. On the base of turnover we have to calculate the ratio of the distribution of input tax. Let's calculate now. So compute the distribution of ITC by Mumbai head office. Now let's calculate. The total invoice of the value is 6 lakh rupees. The total invoice of the advertisement. So advertisement is an expenses for development of the business or for the increasing the sale, isn't it? So it is a input expenses. So on the input expenses we can whatever we have paid tax on the input expenses as input expenses, so we can claim the input tax credit while paying the output tax. Now including GST will be distributed to all the branches since the ad service are availed by the branches. So also in proportion to their turnover. So on the base of proportionate to the turnover or it is a pro rata basis we have to allow or we have to provide the distribution. Total input tax distribution we have to make on the base of turnover. Now let's calculate what is the total turnover. See, if you add all the turnover, so Mumbai, Chennai, Bangalore, Delhi and Bhopal, add all the turnover, how much you get? See, add all the turnover here. Let's calculate total turnover now. 5 lakh plus 6 lakh plus 3 lakh plus 8 lakh plus 3 lakh. So total turnover is 25 lakh. 25 lakh. Isn't it? Total turnover is 25 lakh. See here, total turnover is 25 lakh. Now on the base of actual turnover divided by total turnover into total tax credit available. Again I am repeating, actual turnover divided by total turnover into input tax credit available. Input tax credit available. Then on the base of this formula we can distribute the input tax credit. Now let's see here. So what is the actual turnover of Mumbai branch? So it is actual turnover is 5 lakh. 5 lakh. So what is the total turnover of all the branches? 25 lakh. Into what is the credit available for us? 6 lakh. So do this like all the branches we have to calculate in this way only. So 5 lakh divided by 25 lakh into 6 lakh. So the credit available is 1,20,000 for head office or Mumbai. Now again to the next branch. Let's calculate. Here we have already calculated. Let's calculate here for Chennai branch. Again here, what is the Chennai branch turnover? 6 lakh. So 6 lakh divided by total turnover 25 lakh into actual or the ITC available is 6 lakh. So how much you will get? Let's calculate. So 6 lakh divided by 25 lakh into 6 lakh. So we'll get 1,44,000. 1,44,000 is the ITC available for the branch of Chennai. Again for the Bangalore. So we have calculated here. See here, total turnover divided by actual turnover of the unit divided by total turnover into GST amount or the total GST we have calculated. So for the Mumbai branch it is 1,20,000. For the Chennai branch it is 1,44,000. For Bangalore branch it is 72,000. For Delhi branch it is 1,92,000. For Bhopal it is 72,000. If you add all these things, you should get 6 lakh. So if you add all these things, out of 6 lakh, we are distributing to all the branches on the base of turnover. This is the method or this is the concept. So what is the total GST available? 6 lakh. So on the base of turnover, on the base of pro rata or on the base of ratio, we have to allocate the input tax credit for all the branches. This is the concept of the problem. This problem will be asked for 10 marks. So if you just know simple formula, 10 marks in your pocket. Very easy. GST is very simple, very easy. You can easily score 100 out of 100, my dear students. You can easily score 100 out of 100. See, let's calculate now. See here, distribution of input tax rate. So what is the total tax payable? Total turnover is 5 lakh rupees. Right here, 5 lakh rupees. Input tax credit is distributed is 1,20,000. For this also, 6 lakh rupees is turnover. Input tax credit available 1,44,000. Bangalore branch 3 lakh rupees. Input tax credit is available 72,000. Again coming to Delhi, 8 lakh rupees is the turnover. Input tax credit is 1,92,000. Bhopal 3 lakh. Credit available 72,000. So on the base of this, if you show this chart, we have to show after doing the problem. Now again, let's go to one more problem like this. Distribution of input tax credit by the input service distributor to its unit is shown as under. Mr. XYZ Limited having its head office at Delhi. Where is the head office? The Delhi. So head office will be considered as a input service distributor. He registered input service distributor. He has 3 units in different states, namely Delhi branch, Jaipur branch, Gujarat, which are operational in the current year. So Mr. XYZ Limited furnished the following information for the month of July 2020 and ask you to distribute the credit in various units. So this is the information available. So CGST paid is 3 lakh rupees. IGST used by the Delhi unit is 3 lakh rupees. IGST, CGST, SGST paid on service used by all the units is 12 lakh rupees. Total turnover of the units for the financial year 2019-20 as follows. So what is this? Is the total turnover. So what we have done in the previous problem, like that only we will solve this. Now let's go to the next slide. See, now note credit distributed on pro rata based on the turnover of all the units are under. So what are those? First one, what is the actual total turnover? Add all the amount, you will get 10 lakh rupees is the total turnover. And what is the tax payable? Tax payable IGST, CGST including all the amount tax payable is 12 lakh rupees. Now let's calculate the amount. See, actual turnover divided by total turnover into GST available 12 lakh rupees. He will get 6 lakh rupees for the Delhi unit. Again coming to the Jaipur unit, actual turnover is 3 lakh rupees divided by 10 lakh total turnover into total tax available or GST available. It is 3,60,000. Again coming to the, so 2 lakh rupees is the actual turnover and this is 2 lakh rupees. 2 lakh rupees is the actual turnover divided by 10 lakh rupees is the total turnover. Again let's calculate. See, this is, so there may be some zeros, more zeros here. Let's calculate here. This is 5 lakh divided by 10 lakh. So this is, don't take this, 10 lakh into 12 lakh equals to 6 lakh here. Again coming to the Jaipur, 3 lakh divided by 10 lakh into 12 lakh equals to 3,60,000. 3,60,000. Again coming to the Gujarat, 2 lakh divided by 10 lakh into 12 lakh equals to 2,40,000. This is the total turnover or total GST available is. If you add all these things, you will get 12 lakh rupees. You will get 12 lakh rupees GST distributed to all the units on the proportionate basis. Now this is how we have to show the chart for this again. So if you deduct this, so look at the GST paid in the Delhi unit is 3 lakh rupees. Only for Delhi units rupees we already paid the GST is here. The GST is paid is 3 lakh rupees. Show it separately. So total credit available for only for Delhi unit. And Jaipur and Gujarat we have CGST, SGST and IGST available. So we should use only this GST 3 lakh rupees only for exclusive for Delhi unit. Okay, next one. Now all the units and distributed. So all the units we have distributed among all the units is for this is total credit. Already for Delhi unit it is 3 lakh and total is 12 lakh. Add both the amount, you will get total turnover or total GST available is 15 lakh. GST available is 15 lakh. Now coming to the Delhi unit. So Delhi units for only exclusively Delhi unit is 3 lakh rupees. 3 lakh rupees and remaining total turnover is 6 lakh rupees. So totally available is 9 lakh rupees. Again for Jaipur it is 3 lakh 60. For Gujarat is 2 lakh 40. So Delhi is extra they have given. So add only for Delhi. If you have any Jaipur and Gujarat other information available in the question regarding the Jaipur unit or Gujarat unit, we can use for Jaipur and Gujarat unit also. This is how we have to prepare the problem. This problem will be asked for 10 marks compulsory problem. But in exam, what they do, first one they will ask 10 marks question also for plus 5 marks theory. They will make it for 15 marks. Keep this in mind. In tax, we don't have 15 marks question at all. Only the calculation or the only custom duty. So custom duty only will be asked for 5 marks also, for 10 marks also. Sometimes they have asked for 15 marks also. Apart from custom duty, all other problems only for 10 marks question you are having. And also tax is more than 40 to 50% of the tax is theory oriented subject. So please read theory also and also problem also, but easily you can get the 15 marks. And also for 80 marks easily you can get 80 marks because only just point. If you write point wise marks we will get, okay, one for every point you will be having one marks. For 5 marks you can write 5 point. For 10 marks you can write 10 point, but it should be actual or proper answer. That's it. That is what we require. That's it. So in the next class we will discuss on unit 3 tax invoice. This is tax invoice. So we can discuss in the next session regarding the tax invoice. Till then, thank you so much. See you in the next class.